The arrival of Imam Mahdi is not just an abstract concept, it's a deeply rooted belief within the teachings of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, spoke extensively about him, describing his lineage, character, and mission. Imam Mahdi will be from the progeny of Fatima, the beloved daughter of the Prophet, and his name will mirror that of the Prophet himself, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Think about that for a moment. A leader whose very name reflects the legacy of the greatest man to walk this earth. Isn't it remarkable how Allah has planned for this world to be led, once again, by someone who carries not just the name but also the values, principles, and compassion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Imam Mahdi's arrival isn't random. It's divinely orchestrated, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. Before the arrival of Imam Mahdi, the world will face unusual disorders. Fascism will dominate, injustice will spread, and people will yearn for relief. Have you ever felt frustrated by the state of the world? The corruption, the inequality, the sense that the scales of justice are always tipped in the wrong direction? Imagine that feeling magnified tenfold. This is the backdrop against which Imam Mahdi will emerge. But here's the incredible part. His mission isn't about mere governance or politics. It's about restoring balance, peace, justice, and harmony, in a way the world has never seen before. He will turn oppression into fairness, darkness into light, and despair into hope. And he will do this not with brute force, but through wisdom, compassion, and divine guidance. Now you might be wondering, why does the world need someone like Imam Mahdi? Can't we just elect a great leader? Well, if you've ever witnessed a debate where the candidates spend more time arguing about whose tie looks better than addressing real issues, you'll understand why divine intervention might be necessary. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentioned something extraordinary. Imam Mahdi will not initially know he is destined for this role. Let that sink in for a moment. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you're the chosen one to lead humanity into an era of justice. Talk about a career change. The Hadith states that Allah will prepare him for this monumental responsibility in a single night. This divine transformation highlights the power of Allah's will and the humility of Imam Mahdi. Despite his destiny, he will remain grounded, embodying the character and humility of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The turning point in Imam Mahdi's story is when the people recognize him and pledge allegiance to him at the Kaaba in Mecca. But here's where it gets interesting. Imam Mahdi won't seek power, in fact, he'll avoid it. He'll leave Medina to avoid getting entangled in political struggles, but people will follow him, recognizing him as the leader they've been waiting for. At this moment, the scholars and the righteous will identify him using the descriptions provided by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These descriptions include physical traits like a broad forehead, a sharp nose, and striking eyes. But beyond physical characteristics, they will see his character, a man of justice, compassion, and unwavering faith. As soon as people pledge allegiance to Imam Mahdi, a dramatic event will unfold. An army from the north will march toward Mecca, intent on attacking him. But here's the twist. This army will never reach its destination. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, foretold that Allah would destroy this army in a miraculous event. Imagine the shock and awe when this happens. This moment will serve as a divine sign, confirming that Imam Mahdi is indeed the chosen one, and it's just the beginning of his mission to unite the world. A quick question for you. If you were living in those times, would you be among those pledging allegiance to Imam Mahdi? Would you recognize him as the leader destined to bring justice? Or would you be skeptical, waiting for more signs? Think about it and answer in comment section. Once his leadership is established, Imam Mahdi's mission will unfold on a global scale. He will lead campaigns to restore justice across the Arab Peninsula, Persia, and even Rome. These aren't mere military conquests. They are missions to dismantle systems of oppression and replace them with fairness and equity. But it won't be easy. The struggle will be intense and sacrifices will be made. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, described the battles as monumental, with a third of the forces abandoning the cause, a third perishing, and only a third achieving victory. Imagine the courage, faith, and resilience required to stand firm in such times. Just when the world begins to see the fruits of Imam Mahdi's efforts, another test will arise. The Dajjal, the Antichrist, will appear, bringing deception and chaos. This marks the beginning of the end times, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Imam Mahdi will send his best riders to investigate the news of Dajjal's arrival. The tension is visible. What will they discover, and how will the world respond? We will cover this in next video. The story of Imam Mahdi isn't just about the future. It's a reminder of what we need to do today. Justice, compassion, and faith aren't values we can afford to postpone. They're the foundation of a peaceful and healthy lifestyle. Whether you're a student, a professional, or someone searching for meaning, the lessons from Imam Mahdi's story are universal. Stay grounded in your faith. Stand up for what's right, even when it's hard. And above all, trust in Allah's plan. The arrival of Imam Mahdi is a testament to the fact that no matter how dark the world seems, light is always on the horizon. If this story inspired you, share it with others. Let's spread the message of hope and justice. And if you want to learn more about Islamic teachings and how they can transform your life, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Together, we can strive for a world that reflects the values Imam Mahdi will embody. Jazakumullahu khairan for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Islamic content. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.